Woo! There's finally a huge XRP update. And this is the first time in a very long while that it is something that is not related to the lawsuit. The XRP ledger just got itself a very interesting or potentially groundbreaking breakthrough update. And even though the update is not live for everybody just quite yet, the fact that it is possible, what I'm about to show you, is absolutely mind-breaking. Now guys, if you're excited, make sure you press that like button and let's dive right into it. We have been talking for a couple of months about this specific feature, about federated or specifically federated sidechains. Here, Ripple publishes a proposal for federated sidechains to keep the main ledger lean. And this said, in lieu of expanding the main ledger's functionality, Ripple's developers argue that using federated sidechains will help preserve the blockchain's leanness and efficiency for payments. Basically making it so you don't have to clutter the main chain up with all your extra functionalities, making it more expensive or slower. You know, you'd have side chains for this. A little while ago as well, a couple months ago, people in the community were very excited as XRP Labs announced the Hooks Amendment. It was basically the start of smart contract functionality for the XRP ledger. And really, this happened in a time where people just wanted any sort of update for XRP. Obviously, a couple of months ago, things weren't looking as good in the lawsuit as they are right now. And so any new feature, any new update for XRP was just taken in with wide eyes open, or however you say that. Now, this was a pretty flexible idea. It was pretty open. And to that degree, a lot of criticism came afterwards when the vote came. And here was actually an article about a month and a half ago about why the XRP ledger might be years away from smart contract release or functionality. The XRP ledger hooks basic smart contract functionality for the XRP ledger might not be released in the coming months or years, some enthusiasts said. So Wojciech here said about a month and a half ago, many people have asked Visa or XP Labs and others about the state of the Hooks Amendment, and here's my observation. It's not ready, and it won't be up for voting for a very long time. To make the upgrade actually, without all these different faults. Because whenever you go for a Hooks Amendment, what they've basically done is read it up here. All right, with this new update, it's to add smart contract functionality to the blockchain where each user developer can influence transaction behavior and flow by embedding hooks, small pieces of code that would be defined in the XPL account and allow the transaction logic the developer needs on the blockchain. This would have a lot of difficult parts to make very secure. You guys understand it. So obviously, people were very surprised and very surprised and excited, I guess, when this specific update was announced today. Apparently, and again, make sure you smash those likes buttons up. Apparently, Ripple has begun testing XRP ledger sidechains, the sidechain part being not so imperative to the severity of this claim, that's compatible with Ethereum smart contracts. That basically means these smart contracts that were built for Ethereum can then work on the XRP ledger. You guys have talked about Flare for a very long time. We've talked about how to get EVM compatibility to the XRP ledger. Take a look at this. This is the first step in a three-part process to introduce an EVM compatible sidechain to the XRP ledger mainnet. It is not done, but this is officially done by Ripple, and it was announced today. Ripple is testing a way for developers to deploy smart contracts made for larger and more popular Ethereum on the XP ledger with little effort. The EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine, is the software that runs smart contracts on Ethereum, and Ripple said an EVM compatible sidechain, a blockchain that runs in parallel with the main XPL, is now live on the company's DevNet, which is where developers can test implementations before they go live on the main network. Ripple and XRPL stand to potentially benefit because the work developers have already put into building on Ethereum and those smart contracts on there could be leveraged in the entirely separate Ripple ecosystem. The announcement today is just the first step of a three-part process. The second phase will go live in early 2023. And so this is a major announcement with a lot of excitement. And even though the roadmap for this is still rather large, again, it can still take months and months and months. If we take a look at Cardano for just a little second, we've waited years and years and years for functionality, basically. Yet that didn't deter anybody from investing crazy sums of money into Cardano, and that didn't stop the project from succeeding like crazy either. The fact that they're actually starting to work on this and the fact that they're actually already this far into the process is extremely bullish. And anybody that doesn't see that is just another reason why is this is yet another piece of information that they can use in the lawsuit to explain what we've built out for the XRP ledger now can be utilized by any person in the world, all right? And it allows all these developers who built somewhere else to just hop on and deploy whatever they want to do. It's, in my opinion, another very nice piece for the Ripple v SEC lawsuit. Would have been even better if somebody else built this, but even now that Ripple builds it, it's gonna allow for all these other developers to hop on. And that is imperative to the Ripple v SEC case. The fact that anybody can use the XRP ledger and anybody can build on top of there. In this case here, allowing for that functionality is gonna onboard tens or maybe hundreds or maybe no, it's gonna actually be tens of millions of other users if it actually gets done. So again, the second phase will go live in early 2023 when the EVM sidechain will become permissionless, meaning anyone can join it. And the third phase is slated for the second quarter of 2023 when Ripple will fully deploy the software. Our goal, and this is a quote, in 2023 is to have an EVM sidechain connected to the XRP ledger mainnet. Ripple CTO David Schwartz told CoinDesk, "The bridge is the final solution and it will be decentralized and all components of the solution will be production ready to handle real world scale and use cases." And this, guys, is extremely exciting. You have to understand that this will absolutely change the game for XRP and the XRP ledger. And if it's going to be done within 1 year, that is nothing in the crypto space. 1 year? I'm just thinking now of the possibilities. And I'm thinking now, maybe, just maybe, I have to absolutely empty my bankroll now. I don't want to do it, guys, but maybe because of this, I have to absolutely empty my bankroll. We got the lawsuit, which Ripple is going to win, most likely. We got the relisting of all these exchanges that is going to happen next year, most likely. We then got the sidechain coming up with EVM compatibility. We then got Ripple Net's expansion. We then got it being the first properly regulated crypto in the US. I don't know, guys. If this doesn't make you excited about the project, I don't know what will. I have to make sure you understand, there could be things that go wrong, and I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just presenting the info as I've found. But this is absolutely wild in my opinion. I can't believe that they're actually putting it up from Ripple themselves. I thought again it would be some sort of side company that said they'd be going through some sort of hoops and crannies to try get this done. But Ripple's saying they've already deployed it onto the DevNet. They're already testing this out. It's already pretty far. Yeah, that is just huge to me. That is just absolutely huge and absolutely stunningly exciting. And again, guys, make sure you press that like button. It is greatly appreciated. I should also tell you guys again, if you're still looking for a crypto exchange, make sure you check out BitGet. You can use this in every country around the world as of this point. In the US, in the UK, in Europe. Again, I am not in those places, so I cannot tell you 1000% for sure. But the reports that I've gotten back say that there will be a message that says you might not be able to use it, but if you click it away or confirm, you'll be able to use it in every country around the world. So I would say just check it out for yourself. I've actually been using this as my main exchange as of this point. I know the founders right now, and I think all YouTubers have started to go over onto this new gem, I would say, of a trading website. As of this point, you have 0 fees on spot, which is nice. And honestly, there are just crazy bonuses, which is why I think people are hopping on so fast. You have a nice copy trading feature. You have a couple of other nice features. Who cares about all those? Is the fact that this is the hottest exchange right now, which is keeping people in the loop. And the fact that people apparently in the US can use this to trade futures as of this point. Again, that's what's been reported to me. Make sure you check out if it works or not, because that could be absolutely awesome. This could be one of the easiest ways for people in the US to leverage trade XRP. Just check it out and report back to me. People have said in the comments there's a message that pops up, but others have said it works fine once you click it away. So just go ahead and check it out. You have USDT-M futures right here. You can trade XRP over on futures. And you can see right here, you have tons of bonuses. It says here went up to $4,200, and it also gives you a small little guide. But I'm gonna make a guide soon on exactly how to use everything for all those that are not aware on how these exchanges work. Leverage is a really interesting thing. It's fun, but obviously dangerous. Don't put your entire life savings into leverage trading. But as I've said before, if you know what you're doing, this can be one of the best ways to generate a lot of money. So be careful, be responsible, but check it out. As with the links down below, you get tons of bonuses, so it's worth it to check it out, as these bonuses are very often what can give you that slight little edge. I honestly think that off of bonuses alone, you can become a millionaire. That is without even risking your own capital, solely off of bonuses. But I digress. Just make sure you go ahead and check it out. Yeah, it's very nice. They actually give you a small little tutorial for all the different buttons and what they all are. Yeah, that would be absolutely juicy if people in the US could use it too. XRP gearing up for a breakout? Yeah, honestly, we have been making higher bottoms here. You can see it clearly. This could indeed be pretty juicy for XRP. But I digress, guys. Just make sure you press the like button and come back for future videos because we have a lot of juicy news that needs to be covered. That was it for today. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it, and see you guys again in another one.